It is spring bear season, and with it, gear dumps. This is my 2025 spring bear gear dump. We're gonna start on this end of the table. So right now, we are running a 308 nozzler with a Marsupial muzzle and scope cover. Got a proof research barrel on it with a muzzle brake, and then I'm not really sure what Leupold scope this is, but it goes up to 35 magnification. This year I upgraded my boots. I'm running the Crispi Briksdal GTX insulated boots. Crispi Gaiters. I really like the design on this. You can take the strap off and just attach it straight to your boots, so you never have to worry about losing your gaiters. They just stay attached to your boots at all times. Same Bino harnesses last year. It's a Muley Freak game changer. I'm running the Sig Sauer Zulu 6 Binos this year. And then I have some miscellaneous stuff like my all-in Bino adapter, extra magazine for my pistol, rangefinder, keep a headlamp, the Peaks Duo headlamp in the side pocket along with my hearing protection. This year I will be running, I upgraded my socks because last year I didn't know what I was doing. Had cotton socks, and Chase wanted to kill me because I smelled awful. So I have a pair here and then a pair inside the bag. So I'm gonna interchange every day to try to keep the stink away. This year, I'm running the 308 pants from First Lite. Super nice. I like the heat dumps on the side. You can run it in pretty much any weather you want. I'm running the Yuma t-shirt. It's a nice synthetic next to skin layer. It's super breathable, super thin. I love it. Next, I got the Kiln hoodie. It's another nice next to skin layer. It's just super comfortable, lightweight. Moving into the bag, on the outside here I have the Cub, and in it I keep all my puffies. My puffy pants from Kryptek, the Sentinel puffy pants, super nice, super lightweight. I don't like being cold, so I always have these in my pack. But having the two puffies in the Cub accessory bag, I am able to take it off and use it as my glassing pad. Super nice, easy. Gets rid of some weight because you can just get rid of your glassing pad and just use this. And then this year I upgraded to the Whitecloud down jacket from First Lite. Super nice puffy jacket, and it packs down to nothing. Taking the Cub off. On the ground. Taking the Cub off. On the outside of my pack, in the stretch pocket, I run all my rain gear in it. This thing is pretty stuffed full, but I keep an initial scent rain cover in my pack at all times. Hunting in Idaho, you never want to be without it, because just last weekend, there was no rain on the forecast, and it rained all day in the mountains. So I always keep this in my pack. It weighs nothing, takes up no room, easy. Then I am running the Coldo rain gear this year from Kryptek. So there's a rain jacket and then the rain pants. These are bomb proof. They weigh really nothing. They're a little heavier, but if you get caught in a nasty rainstorm, you don't want to be caught without nice rain gear. So that's it in my stretch pocket up front. In between the lid and my bag, I have my sandals. I had Crocs last year, but I want my feet to be able to breathe. So I upgraded, just got these, excited. And then inside the main bag, I have some extra layers. So merino socks, like I said, I keep an extra pair in my bag. Synthetic hoodie from GoHunt, not really sure what it's called. And then I have the grid fleece. This one is the approach hoodie, super nice, thin, but then again it's grid fleece, so it keeps you super warm. Then in the top of my bag, I keep my food in a dry bag. Not really going to go into depth with this, but I have 4 pre-packed day bags, and then I have a extra bag with snacks, and then I like desserts, so I packed 2 desserts. Yeah, I don't like to be hungry, so I packed whatever I need and probably more than I need. But top of my bag, I'm taking a hammock this year, just because if it's super nice outside during the night, I might hang this up in a tree and sleep outside. I like to have options. Also, if we're just hanging out at camp, I'm gonna hang this up, use it in a tree, just hang out. Towards the top, I have my cooking kit. So I have a jet boil, the gas can. I keep a headlamp in here, so if it's dark, I have a headlamp in my cooking kit. I don't need to dig for it. Spoon on the outside of the bag, and then an extra knife in there in case I need to cut anything up. I upgraded my sleeping system. Last year I had a sleeping bag that took up 3/4 of the 8K. This year I am running the Argali Alpine 20 degree. It's down, so it packs super small, and it's super lightweight, and it keeps me super warm at night. I don't like to be cold, like I already mentioned. So this is a game changer right here. And then also, I like to be comfortable. So I have this Elite Dream pillow from Argali as well. It buckles right into the top of the sleeping bag, so it's not moving around at night. Super cool design. And then I have my Therm-a-Rest sleeping pad. This is the NeoAir NXT, I believe. You can't beat it. And then to go with it, I have this Tyvek sheet. Keep it on the ground to keep from any sticks, rocks, anything from puncturing my sleeping pad. That would not be good because I don't like being uncomfortable at night. I don't know what I'd do if it popped. Probably just steel chases. And then since I'm carrying the gun this year for me and Chase, he will be carrying the stove and the teepee. And then in this little folding pocket, or this little hidden pocket in the flap of the 5K, I keep my first aid kit in case I ever need to get to it quickly. I have a tourniquet in here, and then anything else I need, like Band-Aids, gauze, Leuko tape, if I get blisters or whatnot. Always keep this in there. Let's go to the lid. In my lid, I have this thing pretty stuffed full. I want to make sure this part is very accessible all the time. This is the poop kit. I have toilet paper in here, and then some baby wipes and some bath wipes in case we get a bear. We can wash our hands off, sanitize before eating. Don't want any nasty stuff getting into our systems. I also have my water kit. So I have a filter, the quick draw filter that we sell on Initial Ascent's website. Super lightweight, easy. Some people use the SteriPen. I personally do not trust it, so I use a filter. I don't like any floaties in my water. Up here I also keep, it's like my possibles pouch. This is what I carry into the tent every single night. I have some ibuprofen because I get some pretty bad headaches in the heat. supposed to be pretty hot next weekend, but it is Idaho, so we never know. Toothbrush and toothpaste, some Luco tape, and then some hand sanitizer to wash our hands when we're done cleaning a bear, anything. We just always have it. Don't want to get sick up on the mountain. It's never a good thing. Also keep my fire kit in here. I have some pyro putty, some different lighters, really anything you need to start a fire. Super small, lightweight, in a small initial Ascent pack sack. Right, I also have my electronics in here. So I keep, this is the Dark Energy Specter 18-watt solar panel inside the main compartment. And then there's this little hidden pocket here. Inside there I keep the Poseidon Nano on a MagSafe phone case, so I could swap that out because I'm currently running the all-in phone case for digiscoping. But I have that, and then I also have the Poseidon Pro with a couple different cords in here to anything that I have. Okay, this year I am running the Argali Carbon X trekking poles. Super lightweight. I just love the feel of them. They're great. Wanted to try something else. Another cool feature is you can take this cover off the top, screw in a little attachment that they have, and you can glass off of your trekking poles. So I think that's pretty cool. Other side, in the stretch pocket, I keep my Tricer AD tripod. Keep my Tricer AD tripod in the side pocket on the other side. I love this thing. I have the fluid pan head on here with the extending handle, and then the ball point head up top. Super lightweight. I think it comes out to be about 2 pounds. So it's heavy enough to where it will withstand in the wind, but it's still lighter than a lot of tripods out there. This year, I upgraded my holster as well. This is Angry Dick leather holsters, locally made in Idaho here. I have my Glock 43 here, super small, compact, lightweight. It's not in the way. And a really cool feature about this is I'm able to take this holster off at night, bring it into my tent. If I'm stalking in on a bear and I want to drop my pack, but I want my pistol, I can still run my pistol on the side. And I don't have to worry about it being lost, get dirty in the dirt. I can always have it on me. I'm also dual wielding water bottle holders this year. I got this tip from Chase's Gear Dump. Keep one water bottle that is clean water, just like my straight up water, and then the other side is going to be my juices. So I don't have to mix juice water with my normal water, my cooking water, anything. On this side of the hip belt, I have a large hip belt pouch. I keep my merino gloves in here, as well as a headlamp. So I have 3 headlamps in my entire pack. In case one of them dies, someone else needs to borrow one. Who knows what could happen? I always have light. But these 2 items go in my large hip belt pouch on the side. And then I'm taking the bag off in the pannier. I keep my kill kit in my pannier at all times. Never leaves. And I keep all this in a large initial Ascent pack sack. I am using the Argali Guide Series game bags this year, as well as 2 MKC knives, and then I have a knife sharpener and some paracord to hang stuff up in a tree if I need to. But this always stays in my pannier. That way if I need to take the bag off to go get a bear that I have shot, I can do it lightweight. I can take the bag off, everything inside, leave it at camp, and run day mode down to the bear. I have everything I need to process the bear in my pannier. I don't have to worry about losing any of it. Super cool feature about it. Always stays in there. And I think that is it. Thank you guys for watching my 2025 spring bear gear dump. It's definitely an upgrade from last year. A lot of different stuff. And I think the total weight going in is about 54 pounds. So it's a big upgrade from last year. I think it was 65 to 70 pounds. But make sure to go watch all the other gear dumps. Dennis is doing a post gear dump. Chase did a gear dump, and Wyatt is going to do a gear dump as well. This is his first backcountry hunt, so this will be exciting. Stay tuned, and good luck this season.